Can we start off with any team news, Mike? Ryan Haynes missed out the other night. How's he getting on?
Find out today.
What's the matter with him?
He's got a sore groin.
So he's touch and go, is he, for this weekend?
Yeah.
How are you looking apart from that?
Everybody else is available.
Good stuff. Back-to-back wins for the first time in a little while. The mood must be pretty good, isn't it, going into this one?
Yeah, like I said, they're in good spirits. And to be honest, they've never really dropped their heads. Like I said, they don't get too carried away when they win, and they don't get too despondent when they lose.
Has it boosted the confidence though, and perhaps the belief that you can do something in the next couple of months? You can achieve something this season.
I don't think that was ever an issue, whether we believed it or not. It was just about getting back on the winning trail, so to speak. And they've been working there as hard as they can, trying to improve and wrong the rights and keep doing the good things well, and improving. So yeah, like I said, they've been brilliant.
Do you feel like you are back on track now, Mike, and you can put together another good run, hopefully?
Yeah, I think we're on track. And look, it is what it is. It's going to be a long 8 weeks. I know you're going to say, well, it's still 8 weeks, but it's going to be a long one with all the games. And we almost need a finish now, like the Great Escape one.
Do you think it'll take something that spectacular to get you over the line?
Well, you look at it, if we get 22 points from, say, 12 games, which we had then, that gives us 76. So that will surely put us somewhere close to it.
And given what you've done already this season, that's a lot more sort of probable, isn't it, than the Great Escape year? You've had a really good season already.
Yeah, listen, we've improved leaps and bounds, on and off the pitch. But look, that doesn't mean that we've got any given right to just turn up and be given 3 points. It's going to be an extremely difficult game tomorrow against the Morecambe team, who are absolutely flying. And like I said, Derek has done a fantastic job there. I can't be any more complimentary than I was the other night, or how I feel about how well they've done.
When you look at the table, it's remarkably tight, isn't it, at the top? It really is all to play for everyone, isn't it, over the next couple of months?
Of course it is. I think you look, it's anybody 12, 13 upwards. Realistically have got a shout. Even top three is not beyond most of them. And it takes a good run of form. See Harrogate's run of form, Bolton's run of form, Bradford's run of form. They were all teams struggling, and they've just shot up the table. And fair play to them. I just wish we had their form when they had it, because we'd be promoted by now.
If you can rediscover the form, and you've shown that you can put together that consistency, haven't you, already? If you can rediscover something like that in the running, you're going to be in business, aren't you?
Of course we are. That's just the points tally that's going to tell you that. We've got a lot of teams in and around us, but we've just got to take every game one at a time and see where it takes us.
Are you excited, Mike, about what you might be able to do?
I'll only be excited if we do it. Like I said, it's I'm level-headed. Don't get too down, when it's going bad, and I don't get too excited when it's going well. So I know that's boring, but you ask any manager who's going to get excited at this point of the season, and then they fall flat on their face, then it's not going to look very intelligent, is it?
Indeed. When will you get excited then?
Well, once we've hit what I want to hit.
Great stuff. Thanks, Mike. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Well, Chris, do you want to go next?
After
hey,
you.
Mike, you all right?
Hiya, Beth. You okay?
Yeah. Do you think the fact that Newport County had to scrap and really go for it at times will help you in these latter stages, because it's kind of the DNA of the club, isn't it? And also Newport as well. Yeah,
it is. Especially ever since I've taken over, it has been. And look, I want to win football matches, and Could have been quite easy to settle for a draw the other night against a good Bradford team. But no, as soon as we got back into it, we wanted to win it. And, we went for it. We kept the pressure on. And hopefully we'll be in positions where the game's already won and I don't have to be, throwing the kitchen sink at it. So, look, we want to win games. We don't really want to be drawing too many now because there's 2 points dropped.
Having that in your armory, isn't it? Really going for it. That's a good skill to have, and not all teams can do that.
Listen, it's a credit to the players. They're the ones who eventually find a way through, or don't. It's works both ways. And you look at Morecambe; they found a way to get a point at Forest Green the other night in 94th minute. And I know they've got a tremendous fighting spirit as well. So let's just make sure that we come out on top on tomorrow.
Last question from me, and I'm not going to talk about the pitch as such, but was it nice to kind of go somewhere and not have to think about it and being able just to play football?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was a different world. You've seen the quality of the football played by both teams. Bradford were, like I said, it was the first half I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was a high level of football being played. Okay, it wasn't too many chances either end, but between the boxes, the play was exceptional. Their movement, their patterns of play, our movement, patterns of play, the problems they were causing us, the problems we're causing them. I really enjoyed it.
Bit gutted it wasn't the Principality Stadium like the Dragons, though.
No, I'll take Cardiff City Stadium all day.
Absolutely. Listen, good luck tomorrow.
Cheers, Beth.
Hi, Mike. I've learned through this season not to try and guess your team or even ask you about your team, but how pleased are you with Kevin Ellison this season?
Yeah, listen, he's had a stop-start season. A couple of niggles here and there. The COVID, where he had to isolate as well. So it's been frustrating at times. But he's, like I said, before the season started, he's signed as well for what he can add off the pitch as well. I've known him a long time. He's a team player, and I'm sure he'd want to play more. But he's got a chance now in his next 13 games to really make his mark.
We saw against Bradford that sort of drive when he came on, that timely foul, and then a clearance and telling off a ref who's a fair bit younger than him. He's still got it all, hasn't he? At 42.
Listen, the only shame with Kev when he's there is there's no fans because he thrives off it, doesn't he? Mm. Let's be honest, we've been on the receiving end quite a few times of it. So it'd be quite ironic when he scored the winner tomorrow against Morecambe because he always seemed to do it against us.
That's as close as I'm getting to you alluding to the fact he's going to be in the squad, mate. That's if he is in the squad.
Yeah. It's there's 23 of them, and it's only 18 spaces. So let's hope for Kev's sake that he's involved.
Yeah, he'll be especially keen to go back up there though, won't he? So all players love it, don't they? Going back to old clubs.
Yeah, listen, he spent a long time there. Obviously with Jim and Ken McKenna, and the players, some of the players there, and Derek wanted to change things. He wanted to do his own way, and look, it's nothing to do with us. What Derek does is down to Derek, and you've got to be honest. What he has done at the minute is working.
Just further ahead, you've got saw Luke Gambin's been called up. Wales are named their squad on Monday. The game against Scunthorpe, is that one where you'd look to? I know it's crammed in at the end of the season already, but you wouldn't want to be going into that game, would you, if players are missing?
You tell me any team in this position, Chris, who would go into it with possibly 5 internationals missing. Listen, if it happens, then no, the game won't be on.
In terms of regulations, is there a number you have to hit anymore, or is it just
3?
3. Okay.
3.
Okay. That's all good.